Welcome back. One shift on what might be the end of the game, so let's get going. And I would also like to finish this quickly if I can, because it might mean being able to... It's nice combining things like that too, because it doesn't actually even lose much quality for it. I need to be faster than that. But as I said a few episodes ago, I'm also waiting on contact with someone while recording this, and it'd be nice to finish this before that. So let's see if we can actually do that. The clock's kind of ticking now. Dash. Okay, your priority then. Oh shoot! What happened there? Oh no, that was exactly what it should have been. Okay. I didn't realize that was a burger there that was the bomb. So I thought I'd moved things in a way that was very wrong, and I'd messed up my triplet. Yeah, I try to be very fast on these now that I know just how important speed is for the quality. Because if you don't react instantly, no more food quality. Not really much anything to follow here. Hey, or at least getting to the point where like you kind of have to actually rush for things, which is kind of cool. I had to try these before. That's interesting. Those are very thin. Doesn't really make a difference, does it? I need to be careful on the quality of this one too. I forgot about this bomb order actually. 1 second, sorry. Just a few seconds. I could have actually paused the recording too. And keep making the food. Oh! Aha! So, never mind rushing for things, I guess. Rushing to finish this game. That is what it is. That's weird, the circle's still on there. Doesn't usually do that. Okay, one last second. Okay. Done. Now then, interruptions aside, more multitasking in and outside of the game. And you, this is a risky decision. I was not paying attention to what this might be. Good. Okay. As long as I don't mess up the start of that, it's pretty fine. That whole onion chopping minigame. But if I messed up at the beginning, it's basically ruined. And I've never gotten an okay on that either, I don't think. I think I've only ever gotten perfect or bad. Cool. Yeah, I like going for triplets rather than doubles because it's like it actually saves me much time anyways. And it's nice not having to worry about the quality. Because it actually makes the quality better instead of worse. Of course, if I combine the two strategies, it's even better. Because I combine orders and I still don't really lose quality for it. The amount of quality I gain for a triplet is better than the amount of quality I lose for combining orders. Whoops, well, never mind. I'm amazed I managed to do that. I'm not sure I like... I think I like Squidward screams more than I like those squishy noises, honestly. Oh man, we've got things queued up on there. You can see on the top screen we've got other stuff waiting. I've actually got things clogged a little bit. I do wonder what this game's like on hard, what the difference is, or even on easy. I have no idea what changes. If you see that's the problem, Spongebob, I'll do it. Basically, whenever you tell me to do something, I'm doing it now. Because otherwise, bad things happen. But yeah, this game has finally gotten me to the point where I kind of have to rush on things, which is kind of nice. Because I feel like that's kind of the intention. The thrill of having to frantically manage your time and jump between things. Again, since you don't really have long-term time management in this game, all you have to do is just watch the quality of things and make sure you keep doing mini-games as they come up. It's not quite the same as you would see in some other games of the same genre, but you do still get an element of hurriness, of urgency. I want to do some stuff with the orders on the order screen, I think, but first we need to have time to do that. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh, everything good for now? I don't know what happened to that bomb order. It hopefully managed to stay good, but I make no guarantees. You know what? There's no reason not to do that. Just gives you more opportunities to make a triplet out of the sides. I really have to wonder if it was deliberate that these things were gray. Unless it's an emulator glitch. It could be. This emulator's still in very active development, although it's pretty accurate in my experience. But it still does sometimes have graphical bugs and whatnot, and graphical bugs can take all sorts of weird forms. Including weird things like something just being the wrong color, because they're trying to apply some effect to it that the emulator doesn't properly emulate. It's kind of fun also trying to commentate while playing this. This is one of those sorts of things where playing in a certain style, like a Let's Play for instance, actually enhances the core gameplay concept. Because you're multitasking even more. You're trying to talk about things while you're doing and whatnot. And I think I mentioned at some point that if you were streaming this game, that would take it even further, I think, because you need to also have a chat to be reading at the same time and responding to. As here, I can just use whatever comes to mind for talking about, whereas if I have people to talk back to and people that are talking back to me at the same time, that would make it even harder. Multitasking can be fun in a certain kind of way. I mean, that's what games tend to be, right? It's like controlled stress and difficulty and challenges. Low stakes, difficult things. So they're not actually stressful usually, or at least if they are, then something's wrong. So you can just enjoy being presented with a challenge and overcoming it, and enjoy a certain kind of thrill of a certain kind of stress. At least as far as doing difficult stuff goes, and that's actually the last of this. It's very sudden when the influx of stuff just ends. Look at that. Not a lot in the way of people asking for help here.
Sounds like a squid in trouble. Let me see that.
Whatever. Anything back here?
Out you go. Nicely done.
What are we looking at, Sam? Nope. Alright, well, I'll leave that be then. So, that might be our last shift. If this next thing is kind of our final boss, and I'm not hurried to finish it now since I've already taken care of my other stuff tonight.
You're almost as good as I am. him.
No, they can't improve the quality, unfortunately.
Raise the prize.
Huh, I wonder what that is, actually.
Challenge.
But we're still not gonna have all the decor, are we? Nope. Jeez, game. But okay. I'd like to try to do this deliberately. I will not accidentally complete this challenge. I would like to do this legitimately, I mean to say, but it's probably gonna have some challenge again that I literally can't do on a laptop, so. Shop coat, flip. I think flip might have been the one we just mastered. Or stack. Unless we mastered stack earlier without me realizing. That's nice. Almost melt. Deep frying is very, very, very close. Jeez. Batter pretty good too. Just as a formality, let's see what it is that we... master. This already? Jeez. Have we used it a little bit before? I don't think we had used it all before I started using it a couple episodes ago. Oh, that actually seems perfectly fine. Here's roll. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. Oh wait, had I said before I wanted to do that? I don't think so. Did no one ever tell me I got that recipe or something? But there's another dessert I was willing to try too, I just hadn't yet. I don't think there's much point now in adding to my menu. It still says Crusty is new. Guys! Here's the Chumbo. Because I never modify that part of the menu, so it just never takes the new off of it. It's weird how those are all individual. How it update, you have to change that one part of your menu for that new notification there to go away. Anyways, I'm still in like hurry mode from that last chef. Jeez. Ugh. 1 second. Relaxing for a second. Nope. Everything, like you said, everything is tied up in spite of you having run off your wound until now. Barnacle cream pie. I figured it would be something really dramatic, like a really cool Krabby Patty or something, but no, it's just a pie. Oh, well, I know what we're doing. I'm not gonna unplug my computer this time. What are these things? I'm just gonna use the pause instead. But if we have to sort things, it's gonna be a... If you have to arrange things, it's gonna be a problem. I'm surprised I managed to catch that one. I messed up there. Beautiful. Nice. Oh, I can do this. Look at me go. Ah, that's actually kind of slow. They give me way too much time for it, though. All my time throwing fried things on here as prepared me for this moment. Those things were alive just a minute ago. That's kind of weird. I had to corral them as they were running away from me. Ah! Super deep frying. Darn it. I almost had it. I almost had everything perfect except for the thing that I couldn't do. At all. Yeah, I would have had it, actually had it basically perfect aside from the sort if it wasn't for that there. Oh shoot, we're actually low on time though. Out of time! I forgot about the timing there. I guess that's one thing that makes that last one difficult. $800. No, you didn't even really like react to the food, you just said you won. That's the best way, that's the best thing to have happen when you complete the last challenge of the game. You won. And then he walks away. Bye. Did you? And they learn really, really slowly. Well, precisely a cup of love. Don't you know? You read the formula, Plankton. They're not equal. Yeah, I'm on Plankton's side here. Using them is a very good way of putting it. Hey, you challenged Neptune. Wait, oh wait, never mind. He actually only made one patty, when Neptune made like 1,000. Oh.
Well, little buddies, looks like it's time for you to go. I'll miss you, Billy Jimbo Bob. I think I'll miss you most of all. I think we all learned a valuable lesson.
He doesn't have a hat.
I'm not sure what it was, and neither are you, but it was very important. And on the bright side, you can come to the big party. Let's get ready to party!
Today, Spongebob learned a very important lesson. I do not know what it was, but I am sure it was very important. And who needs important lessons when there's an important party going on?
Oh, is this random screenshots from the episode? Whatever. So, real cheap hitchhiking on the
Wait, let me read this. Blah, blah, blah. born
actual episode of the show.
go. Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
SpongeBob, if you talk over the entire credits, I swear. Okay, good. So, no credits music? Whatever. So, this was an interesting experience. It's one of those difficult cases where I can't be totally sure what it was like, because I saw this all through the lens of playing this on an emulator with a control scheme that's definitely not what it's meant to be played with, and that introduced some unique challenges and not some necessity of cheating, unfortunately. But the game on the whole seemed kind of pretty harmless at worst, I guess. And it's one of those things where I think if you like the sort of repetitive, doing the same thing over and over and getting used to it sort of thing, and maybe sometimes having to actually rush and things like that, then you can enjoy it. I actually enjoyed this game the most probably at the very end, like this last episode or two, because for once it finally felt like I actually had to like really rush things and rely on having actually learned how to do these things. Otherwise it was pretty easy until then. I didn't feel like there was enough there was enough pressure. Maybe it would have been different if it was on hard. I don't know. And yet at the same time the challenges felt like they asked a bit too much in terms of the perfection, but at the same time it's hard for me to comment on that because I'm not playing this game right, so to speak. But oh well. So that is what it is. I don't know what it's like compared to other games of this genre of making food and multitasking and stuff like that, because it's a genre that I never really partake in. That's part of why I can't tell if it's particularly well done or not, because I don't, even if it was done perfectly, I wouldn't be able to tell, because I wouldn't much like it anyways, probably. They actually did have Tom Kenny. Look at that. And no one else. It's kind of funny. But Tom Kenny did a good job on this too. I like that. Huh, I'm not going to do it, but I'm curious. New Game Plus. Medium Plus. So you actually have to restart on the same difficulty. I'm guessing it's just the same thing, but with all of your recipes and whatnot intact. The premise of the game was cool, aside from the fact that it... I like not noticing the top of the surfboard. Aside from the fact that it, it's kind of tacked itself onto an episode that has nothing to do with the actual game. I like the premise of doing stuff with Plankton's cousins, and I think I like seeing them in a game. Besides, it's one of the cool things about licensed games is exploring things that don't get explored in the source material, like doing stuff with Plankton cousins. I liked it when Hero Pants did that same thing, hang them, actually get speaking roles in a few places. And the cutscenes are okay enough, I guess. There were a few things that weirded me out, like it didn't seem like there was much correspondence between the actual food types and how characters respond to them or whatever, and which ones were chosen for which challenges, which weirded me out a lot. I wish I got more of a given food for a particular theme as well.
And we will be the best Krusty Krab cooks
And never having even gotten the rest of the... See that little black rectangle is gone now. And not having... Oh, I have no money now. Well, I get to keep everything else. Never having completed the jellyfish theme is weird. Why? But also, this one seemed basically objectively the best. I never used any others anyways. It didn't actually affect the appearance of anything in reality either, though. It's basically just stats. Dynamic and mixed music is cool. I wish I got to see more of this game's different recipes. That's one of the cool aspects of it, the great variety in things to make. And the small changes in the minigames when you make different things in them, but I didn't get to see that because I just can't do stirring and whatnot. So I apologize. This was kind of a weird take on this game. Probably not the best representation of it, but I wanted to see it, so... And I had no idea what was coming in. It is a bit grindy, but like I said, it's a grindy genre. It's what you expect. So maybe that's not really a thing to hold against it. It means the game lasts a while for you anyways, I guess. And if you want to do New Game Plus like this one, you can do that. So it is what it is. So I guess I shouldn't fault it for that. Again, I don't know how much of a ripoff it is of any other existing games of this genre. Maybe not, maybe a lot. Whatever it was alright enough for me. So, what will I play next? I don't even know. We'll think about that later. Tonight was a weird rush full night for me, including this game, so... Oh well, so I'll see you guys next time with whatever I play next. Bye everyone. Hopefully something a little bit easier to play though. I'll try to make that be the case, although I don't know how much I can, because I don't have many choices these days with regards to how many with other Spongebob games. And there aren't a lot left that I can play. I have like the right systems for and whatnot, and to be able to record, but anyways. We'll see. Bye everyone!